Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers, and the Premier League is back for Chelsea, and we're back with a bang with a 2-0 win against Bournemouth.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So, 2-0. We did it. I know a lot of fans were, I used to go into games expecting to win, but now I'm going into games with Chelsea hoping to win because we don't know what sort of Chelsea we're getting. But I'm glad to say that today, especially in the first half, we got a Chelsea who played some very good football, some very fast, attractive football. In the second half, not so much so, but first half, we moved the ball really quickly. We were using our width. And let's start from the beginning. The formation, 4-3-3. That's our go-to. That's the way we should be playing. When Tuchel came, we switched to that 5 at the back, and we continued that 5 at the back. But I think we're a lot more comfortable in a 4-3-3. The personnel he got right today, and Reece James, it was good to see him back in the Chelsea shirt, and not so good to see him come off in the 52nd minute, but we'll get to that a bit later. Then we had experience at centre back with Koulibaly and Silva, and on the left hand side we had Cucurella. So, but the most important role I thought was Zachariah playing as a holding midfielder, and today that's what we saw with Zachariah playing as a holding midfielder. That's what a holding midfielder should be like. That's the sort of player that he nicks everything together, and that's what we've been saying. A lot of our fan base have been saying we need a proper defensive midfielder. Zachariah came in today. What did he do? He showed you what to do. He was very intelligent in the way he played. He was cutting out the danger, cutting out the passing lanes, winning tackles. A bit rusty in the second half. He lost possession a couple of times, but most of the time he used the ball intelligently, and he even was part of the goal that Mason Mount scored, the second goal. Let's get to the first goal first. That first goal that we scored today. Good move down that right hand side where Reece James and Sterling were linking up fantastically. Sterling crosses the ball into the area, and Kai Havertz on the end of it. Kai Havertz, decent game today as well. Dropping into those pockets, making himself available, he capped off a fine display with that goal. And then brilliant goal by Mason Mount. And to all those Mount doubters, the old haters of Mount, shh. A lot of them were probably disappointed that he scored today. But the thing is with Mason Mount, has he had a great season? No, not really. Is he getting better? Yes, he is. But what the difference is Mount. A lot of people, when they're judging Mount, because they're judging him because he's such a versatile player, most of the time that he plays, especially when we're playing in the back 5 system, is that he's playing as one of the front 3. For me, that's not his best position as one of the front 3. His best position is as a number 8 on that left-hand side. And whenever he plays as a number 8 on that left-hand side, you see the best of Mason Mount. That's where he scored the 2. I think he's playing that position when he scored the 2 goals against Aston Villa. And today, what a goal. Curled round the Bournemouth defence into the corner of the goal. And decent performance by Mount because he's playing deeper. He can influence the game a bit more, and he can link up the defence into the attack. So for me, judge him when he's playing in this position, because this is his position for me. Pulisic, I thought, did well as well today. Pulisic was giving us that natural width down the left-hand side. And what's happened? We're playing the right players in the right position. And hey, play the right players in the right position, that's what you get. Sterling, as I said, on the right, working well. Pulisic on the left. And yeah, so everyone today knew their positions. As I say, Koulibaly struggled a bit, but the only worry, as I said, was in the second half. Reece James, he came on and he played the game like it was like he had never been away. Fantastic, giving us that natural width and that sort of synergy between him and Sterling that I mentioned before. Getting in some good crosses as well, and yeah. So when we play, we're a totally different side with him in. Then what happens? He comes off injured in the 52nd minute, and we're not the same Chelsea. We're not the same. You know, we did create a couple of chances. The keeper pulled off a good saves, but we just didn't look the same without him in there. And that's when Bournemouth sort of came into the ascendancy as well, into the game a bit. So, you know, that says to me that because of Reece James, the fact that he's always getting injured now, I think because he gets overplayed a lot, we're over reliant on him. Aspilicueta is not the same player, you know, gives us that same impetus. Although he did put in a great cross, which I think Koulibaly nearly got on the end of, but he doesn't give us that same drive as when Reece James is on the pitch. So getting in an attack-minded right back is key in this window. I think we need to you know, have somebody with a quality. Obviously the quality is going to drop, of course, such as the sort of quality of player that Reece James is, but you know, who's somebody who's not the quality doesn't drop a big deal, just drops a little bit, and we can still play the same way. So for me, you know, it's up for our scouts and, you know, that data they're talking about, get that data right so that we can get a player in who can cover for Reece James when he gets his multitude of injuries. And the other thing is when Zakaria came off in the last 10 minutes, our defence, you know, that's when Bournemouth were just peppering us. You know, there was a hole in that midfield. That proves our vibes, as I said before, that holding midfield player position is, you know, they were creating a few chances, and, you know, had they had a better striker in their team, then it could have made it a nervy last few minutes for us in that game. I'm hearing talk as I'm doing this video that we've put in a bid for Enzo Fernandez, and was it 100 million or 120 million? I don't know how true it is, but if we can get him in, he's a player, you know. So apparently we've got some representatives over in Porto at the moment and having talks, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, great, you know, great end of the year for us, because, you know, our results haven't been looking good of late. So to end the year with a victory, especially with Tottenham losing, we've made ground on Tottenham now. We're joint with Brighton, and, you know, Forest is another must-win game. I said that before. This game and the Forest game is must-win game, because then we've got some tough games coming up. We've got Manchester City, we've got 2 London derbies, and we've got Liverpool. So, you know, to finish the year with a win, and to start the new year against Forest with a win, that will hopefully give us confidence going forward. But, you know, great takeaway points is, you know, you play players who are comfortable in their formation. We stick with the 4-3-3 to add in an extra attacking player, play Mount further back, and play Pulisic in his right position. It's not rocket science, is it, guys? You know, and you play a proper DM, and that's the most important thing. You play someone who knows the role of a defensive midfielder, and you get a performance like this. As I said, second half could have been better. First half was great, but, you know, still a work in progress. But the signs are there, and I just hope that we can push on in the second half of the season, and, you know, make a challenge for the top 4 slot. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. I'm not getting carried away just because of this result against Bournemouth, but, you know, little baby steps, and, you know, we can, you know, push on. So, guys, what do you think of the performance? Stick your comments in the section below. Happy with the result? Anything we can improve upon? Yeah, I'd love to hear your opinion. So, until the next one, guys, take care, and I will see you just before the new year for the preview against Nottingham Forest. So, take care. Bye bye.